Oh god, is that a Twitter logo? This game might be much older than I think it is. Hello, everybody. Welcome to King of the Bridge. This is a short little joint here, and in fact, appropriately priced. No, it's 2024. Hmm. Uh, yeah, tiny little $3 game about chess and basically chess with strange rules. Wow, 2024. It's using the little bird logo for Twitter. Well, I mean, you know what? Good on them for that because I don't remember when Fuckface changed the logo for Twitter because I don't really think about that kind of thing too much. Obviously, I don't use the website, and I think that if you do, you are doing some sort of disservice to yourself unless you are genuinely a bad person, in which case, well, then perhaps you're exactly where you belong if you're a certain specific type of bad person. But it is just kind of strange to see it because I guess, well, there was still a period where people were trying to continue to use it in sort of a rehabilitative almost way, despite the fact that it was owned by, uh, probably mostly also just because they didn't want to move on to anything better. And granted, I was still on the website until, well, won the election. And yeah, I quit immediately afterwards for reasons that are pretty obvious. Because, I mean, to be fair, part of it was a lot of people weren't moving, and we're not going that fast. Anyway, enough ruminating on that shit. Let's ruminate on something else as we click start about the recent semi-released, as in there was a preview for it, a preview event at Gen Con for Mystery Booster Commander Edition for Magic the Gathering. I think on some level, this is basically more or less what I would like out of Commander-oriented design. Oh, look at this smug bitch rubbing his hands together already. At least it kind of looks like that. Anyway, just under your nose, the tip of your tongue. Don't take a guess. That would not be fun. Many an answer. I look for just one. How many dots are there? It's 3. Do you get it? It's a riddle. And I find riddles so boring. So if you wish to cross this bridge, you'll have to play a game. Are we gonna arm wrestle? My game. No. Unless he's actually from Nintendo and he's here to show me arm wrestling for the arcade machine. This is it. Get ready for the 11th edition of Advanced Troll Chess. I might need to take a class in beginner Troll Chess first. You'll find the well-curated rulebook to your right. Let the game commence. Alright. You suspect the other color of cheating last turn. Accuse them by first entering accusation mode. Then click the chess piece you think violated a rule. Lastly, click the page of the rule you think was violated. Rule 0-0. If you catch the other color cheating, you may cheat during your turn as payback. If you falsely accuse the other color of cheating, your turn is forfeited, and they may cheat as revenge. Only move your own color pieces. Do not move the other pieces, please. And a lot of it has yet to be unlocked. You didn't dunk this rulebook in the old river there, did you? Fuck. Rule 07. Horse guy can also move like this in 4 directions. He is troubled. Rule 8. Here's a picture of a horse. Rule 10. If the white king dies, black wins the game. Rule 11. If the black king dies, the crown is given to another member of the royal guard. The perpetual cycle continues. That's fun. Rule 24. Do not walk in each other's shoes. It makes it hard to see who is who and can grant perspective. Rule 25. No pieces can move outside of the board unless they work out of town. Some tiles are slippery. Watch out. I dedicate this rulebook to myself because I made it. Very funny. 1 second, though. I did actually forget to post a thing a couple of places, so let me fix that real quick. Because I am a bit of a fool. Okay, there we go. I've done that. Let me get the rest of these things all sorted out here. And... Alright, proceed. Oh. Pfft. Oh. Eh? Oh, is this a rule that I haven't unlocked yet? Yeah, I see. Pawns move like this because there's... Hey, those pawns can't move like that. Do you think I wouldn't notice? Okay. So I can only move my pawns one at a time here. Basically, this is the sort of thing where it's like, alright, you just kind of goof your way up to, getting anywhere, huh? Yeah. That is as I expected, though, to be fair, so... Okay, yeah, because pawns can move sideways, right? Now, hold up. Bishop's travels in the direction of... Okay, so is it just that he slipped? I think it's just that he slipped. And your last move was... Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, huh. Well, that was very odd. Sir, I don't think that's such a good idea. Now, hold on. So yeah, obviously the queen moves like the queen does. Black Knight's not trot, canter, or gallop. Yes, because it only seems to be the, like, short moves. You just always see the worst in people, huh? Perhaps next game you'll go easier on the cynicism. I mean, yes, obviously a horse does move like that. You know, a singular piece of chess, but also... Pawns can also move backwards, actually. I like the way that that's expressed. That's very funny. Alright, so what trick do you have to prevent the fool's mate here? Other than the fact that your king is disposable, right? Oh, that's what that... weird stain. Their gift of knowledge and they leave a tile. Horse is not the only one who can jump over this. I mean, yes, but I wanted more information on that anyway, so... To be fair... Do not look up... I'm trying to read the thing. You slow down there, sir. Do not move the gifts after they have been okay. He said over to your side as if it wasn't already still on my side, right? Right, nevertheless, let us do this. What have you got to say here, horseman? The queen captures a piece. The world flips upside down, but like sideways. That's a confusing description to say the least, but okay. Hey, hold up. There we go. We got him. I am a troll of honor. I will own up to my mistake. Can you say the same? The answer there is nah. But also, I don't get my... He doesn't undo the cheat? Well, darn. How much am I allowed to cheat this turn is my question. Go for 2. Here it comes. Gives no further information. Hey. This mechanic is incredibly silly. I stood your piece up for you, come on. Luckily, we created the rulebook with colorblindness in mind. I appreciate that on some level. As a description. Oh, it's about... Technically, yes. Is it cheating if it's the same rules? Well, first we gotta actually find the dang rules in the first place. Now hold on there, sir. Does your piece move out? Does your piece work out of town? I mean, to be fair, we may find out, or maybe we will not. Yeah. See? Fair enough, you give me the information. Or you don't. And so I guess the bishop works out of town. Is that what I'm to understand here? Because, yeah, a bunch of these rules are still hidden from us. That guy up. A pawn that reaches the great beyond, the furthest space from them, ascends. Yeah, I figured as much. Well, sir, I know that your guy is disposable, but that's fair. Just wanted to do something here. Bishops work out of town as well. They can leave the town and still come home for supper. All right. Well, the board has been flipped horizontally, which is, I mean, basically what we knew would happen, but it is a very strange set of circumstances. Okay, he turned a horse, turned a knight into a one of those. The arrangement of the faces change? No, okay. Our guys are still in the same positioning here. Okay, yeah, pawns capture forward. I wasn't sure, but I wasn't keeping an eye on that thing. This is why I'm bad at chess. Towers can't normally move, but in this world of abstraction, he can move as well. I mean, fair enough. Hold up. I saw you touch that thing. Landmine. Nah, actually, I'm not going to give him any shit for it. As much as I totally should, but... Advanced chess is comprised of rules going back as far as the wrinkly troll ages. I mean... I love this illustration, though. It's very funny. But also, fat lot of help that actually is, right? That's not... No, yeah, because he can move his guy in any of those directions. Finish the first step of the new relic at Northhorn. How's that so far? Just in terms of like... Because I did hear that once you... I also completely missed what this guy did, so he might have... No, I don't think he touched the landmine. Never mind. I believe that what I heard was that there were certain parts of it you don't actually have to, like, redo every time. Which is kind of nice. That it's... Like, there's some parts that don't have to be recycled. Redone, which is, again, quite nice of the game. Be generous about such matters. Alright, now I know that the tower isn't going to be allowed to... The tower, as we usually would call that, a rook. My collection of pieces here is not really very, conducive to very much, but like I said, I'm not good at chess. Rock, paper, dragons. Listen to this guy. Yeah, it's like every random tabletop game at this point, isn't it? How I orchestrate this whole thing? Magic. Duh. Yeah, see, hold up. What's the deal with these things, right? It's not by the way, we were getting that duck quack there. That's pretty good. How do how do I get that back? Because that was funny. Oh, did you actually decide that the game's been a little bit uncertain about that at times because I feel like I've definitely gotten that before, and you, sir, are not allowed to do that. What? You saw that? I thought you blinked. There, I'll put that in a more useful place. You can also move the queens of the other color. I beg your pardon? Okay, then. I guess we can do some funny business here. Here it comes. You are never crossing this bridge. And maybe with that attitude, but... That's fine. Huh? That I don't know anything about. Hmm. Uh, sure. Can you explain this? You think capturing my king will let you pass? I suggest you read Rule 11 again. Ha ha. Okay, yes, please go into some detail about this. Powers aren't not adjacent. That's a description. Well, sir, I am not going to... I'm not going to let that stand, even though, yes, technically that's pretty good, but... From the weakest depths, you ascend to my level. Bonk! Speaking of ascension. Oh. So I guess in this case, ascension means that they just don't, they don't live anymore. Here comes the troll town. Here comes the money. Wait. Oh, that's something different, sorry. What's your rule 12 here? Crown guy can do as he pleases, but he is also lazy. He moves like this. You lazy bastard. Alright, fine. I'll use my one pawn as bait here. Can't do that. Can't do that. That wouldn't be so clever. Wait a sec. So, I think I saw that correctly. I believe that was a diagonal motion. Yes. It's only a small setback. So, have your revenge now. And crunch. And that was a regular pawn movement, to be fair. The queen may not have an affair. If she touches the opposing king, it is considered cheating. Ah, I see. You want me to win this with some sense of dignity, don't you? And by dignity, I mean, just not literally just using the most powerful piece in the game. That move was really bad. I'll show you how this game was meant to be played. He's got to think about it for a second, though. I mean, the positioning is acceptable. Hold up. Oh, yeah, okay, so I think I was in check, but this game gives no check indicators, so... That was, in fact, just a guess, really. Alright, let's move. Move the horses up here. What you're smelling right now, it's the blood and sweat I poured into this game. Heck of bathing is a testament to my dedication. Listen to you, dude. This is what literally every single, like, nerd says about stuff like that. Come on. Well, we managed to menace him out of position because of a reason here. Yeah, no, buddy. That's incorrect, but I'm gonna go find the page real quick here. Ta-da! I was just trying to spice things up. You bore me. Endlessly. Here, enjoy this, sir. Oh god, I forgot how high my...
Hans,
I forgot how high my volume was because this background ambiance is so quiet. Mark, thank you for month 75 of subscription. Good lord. Every time I see how long I've been doing this, I feel a certain way. And that way is old. Can you believe I'm going to be 36 in a month? Horrifying. Anyway, this bishop fell asleep, apparently. Alright, then. Strange thing to happen to a... anything, really, but... 35 in a few months, yeah. So we're all turning into weird, fossilized... that guy just... all he did was stand his bishop up. I mean, that's a useful choice, but also... that's not really going to, give you what you want out of life here, I don't think. So we can continue to threaten this guy's, this thing. Yeah, I mean, weird fossils are great, and there's quite a few of them out there. But also... yes, sir, I have read that at least once. What would happen if there was... if I didn't have the rule visible yet? Actually, no, that one is visible from the start. Never mind. Never mind, I forgot how this video game works, apparently. So, oops. Yeah, remember pawns can move sideways, so that's a good way to lose that forever. Let's bait this thing, I guess. Yeah, sure. Trade the bishop for another bishop. That's about even. It's probably not a good play if you're, like, actually chess smart, but... listen, I still pronounce the word Zugzwang. No, I don't. I'm being an asshole. Sorry. Trilobite fossils. That's pretty cool, though. I do appreciate a good trilobite, and... what did I lose out of that? Was that a rook? I think that was a rook. Either way, I completely forgot to ignore... Wow, I completely forgot to take a note of the fact that he did, in fact, move his king out of town, which is not acceptable. But the reason why I did that is because I'm a fool, and I'm only capable of having, like, one thought at a time here. And, in fact, even that might be a bit of a stretch, really. Go on, then, cheat. And there's the queen doing the very disorienting thing again here. Of flipping the whole board every time she gets a kill. As you do, you know, and your opponent does anything and you just flip the fucking table. Please don't go that far. Now, hold on. I think that was two spaces that looked like two spaces. And it would be that one and not the move backward one, even though it shows only one space. No, you fucked up. You weren't paying attention well enough. As he moves his king slightly diagonally to eat mine. I mean, hey, what do you expect me to think? They make that crunch noise every time. Maybe the pieces are made of styrofoam also. Wait. No. What he did was fine. I just was I had to do the math in my head. And we will consume his haunts. So hungry I could eat a... Wait. Honestly, no. The knight feels too valuable. Actually, he'll take it with his rook. And remember, pawns don't actually capture... He'll take it with his knight. Never mind. So basically, this game is that you are playing against this bridge troll back here who is very silly looking. And it's chess, but there's extra rules in it, as you can see through here. A couple of them, of course, are just sort of like background things, like pawns are actually a metaphor for the invisible worker trolls. I mean, how do you expect me to call you out for violating that? But basically, the players can cheat, and you shouldn't do that because your opponent will probably catch you very easily. Even if it's just you violating a rule you didn't know about yet, because as you can see, we have to unlock learning about these as we go. But if our opponent cheats, we can call them out on it, and we get a free cheat the next turn afterwards. So it's about cheating at chess that has a bunch of weird bullshit rules. And not in the sense that chess might occasionally be considered to, which I think would be a drastic misapprehension. Like that, you see, he jumped his rook over all of this crapola. So we hit the spacebar, target that thing, and go into the rule book and find, in this case it's rule 9, only the horse can jump over the other pieces. It's kind of a lot, to be fair. I probably would have, like, passed up on this if I hadn't seen somebody else play it before. Oh, how did that piece get there? That's crazy. Yeah, alright, buddy. Whatever you say. So we're over here. We've got to play very honest advanced troll chess. Meanwhile, this guy can honestly kind of do things that screw us over here and there and get away with it with minimal anything here. And I also have to pay very close attention to these emotions so that way I don't accidentally go, hey, buddy. That, he's just doing the regular type of movements. I think that was actually kosher, but I don't really care. I just want to remove that from the board. That. No way, sir. No diagonal captures on your pawns. Because of reasons. All these accusations. It is a waste of my time. Why prolong your inevitable loss? I guess they won't let me pick up the slipped pieces. Slipped discs. Dong! Yeah, that was actually fine. I'm paying only like half a amount of attention here because of some reason. What's that? I think that the patterning of these squares, I think, is just screwing me up now. It's like, oh hey, you can't tell distance anymore, you fool. Continues to engage in several totally normal behaviors. And then he does that. I mean, okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's sort of what I was aiming for, though, in this case. And he is, yeah, okay, he's on a black space. I was about to question something there, you know? Sir? You don't do that around here. He loves doing that one. Well, well, well. You caught me green-handed. But you will not get past me. Let's take his guy out, and who does he transfer over to the next king? Is the guy who's currently out of space. Out of space. What am I saying with something like that? Sorry. Nah, let's just take that thing out. Sideways. That up. Oop. And he stepped on a rock. And apparently we've hit Act 3. Huh. Dot, dot, dot. You got me. I may not have won the game, but at least I'll leave a worthy successor. You. Cheater. Say, considering I didn't cheat when I won there, well, he's doing this. I wasn't sure if there was something else we could do with him. Oh, that's a visual effect. Turn into a bridge troll, apparently. Remain on the bridge. We unlocked the bad ending. Is this because we cheated at all in the run? Because, I mean, clearly we didn't win through it. Like... Huh, a lot of stuff going on in those achievements. That's quite a large list, in fact. Hmm. After 9 attempts. Took you 42 minutes. Oh, is it giving me a score now? Realized it was checking. Cheated a total of 12 times. I mean, again, most of those are just like, hey, you done read the book and you were figuring things out, and also A couple of those also count instances of misaccusations. I got 9 correct, apparently. Correct accusations, so I didn't see how many false accusations, so I didn't. Well, that is at least part of King of the Bridge. We can do some other stuff, it looks like. Let's take a look around at some fun stuff we can do. Take a look at some lists of achievements. The sound effects too. Make the title drop in the menu screen. Thank you, game. I'm glad that's an achievement. That was really silly. This is a funny game. This is worth $3. This is like some excellent goofball shit. All right, well let's dig into this some more here. I think we're gonna be here for quite some time. Space button. I forgot about how silly this incredible walking animation is. Apparently, there's one for. Oh, they must never reach the great beyond. Huh. We can't pick that up, I guess. Sure didn't seem like we could. If we walk over it. Oh, he loops back around. Well. Oh, was it? Yeah, okay. 34. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Oh my god. Thank you, game. That's incredibly silly. Rule 34. My queen would never have an affair, but I don't play by the rules. Yes, thank you, sir. God, that's like being flashbanged. Two sides? That seems dumb. It doesn't seem like it actually goes anywhere. I'm sorry, I did pull up a list of some of the achievements, so I wasn't sure if they. So I wanted to see if there was anything there that would get me. But apparently not yet is the important part here. So getting the good ending here involves winning without getting revenge achievements. But in my case, well, first of all, we do kind of want to generate special Valorite script. What? Anyway, yeah, he's gonna catch me cheating, but I'm being dumb. I was doing that wrong. Again, I'm out here like, hey, yeah, let me try to show off some of these achievements, but he might also not be all that interested in what I'm doing here, so just keep making the noise for some reason. Let's see if we can just beat him in a fair game here. No, don't bait him with that thing. Be a really dumb option to do. Sir, that is not correct, but it also isn't really useful for me to do that if I'm looking to beat him in a fair game. Or at least, fair from my perspective. I'm the one who has to play fair, and meanwhile this chucklefuck gets to do whatever he pleases. Try for achievements some other time, I suppose. Smelly right now, it's... Yeah, we've heard this speech before. I don't know that that's necessarily a valuable play, but hey. That and... Hey! Formed a castle. Captured... And that counts as capturing 2 black pieces with 1 move, somehow. That's cool. Okay, can you explain the trick here? Well, I mean, hey, I'll open get the rule book in there, right? You're only allowed to move the castles. Move 3. I do not count 3 towers in the game. You know what that means. Yeah, okay, so I can only move the castles when there's 3 or more. But in that case, how do I... Huh? I guess because this isn't, like, fully fleshed out yet. Hasn't told me too much about this Valorite scraps thing. Let's do this. Because of some reason. Okay, yeah, that's finally going to say. This is a funny illustration. Hey, and that opened all the rule books. Towers can eat friendly pieces to increase their power. Can increase their power. Yeah, no, that was totally correct. Away from our one Hans Calvin chess. Yeah, exactly. This is not an incorrect assessment of what's going on here. That was just me playing badly. There is nothing more for me to say there. Hey, doubling profits. Create 2 castles in a single game. 2 castles. Wow. Imagine such a thing. Fuck has 2 castles? Like, a lot of castles. Say castle like costly. I Oh, it'll be costly for your mental health, that's for fucking sure. You ever heard of castling in chess? That's a thing you can do for some reason. I don't think that leaves a landmine until he actually moves, so... You are in fact entering like almost full on into here. I go here to the... and here. Just a bunch of math charts and stuff. Well, at least I got the one for leave behind that many gifts of knowledge. That's neat. Yes. Here it comes. Yeah, as we've now entered into, like, classic nothing happens type of chess. Oh, my favorite. I believe we call that the Talking Heads version of chess, right? After the one song. Probably know what I'm saying. Talking about here. Discussing. Ah, my eyes. Ah, my tiny brain. And yeah, I know, there's nothing else for me to do. Just throw that in there. You're not gonna just end this, huh? Uh, 2 pieces sit on the same spot? Is that allowed? It's fine. We were trying to get that to end there. And we hadn't even gone to the advanced part yet. I'll be waiting here for your return. Don't be gone long now. There we go. There's our walk really far. Oh, hey. Here. Yeah, I don't think those are even used for any. The Valorite scraps those castles generate. What an incredibly strange. Sorry, I'm just reading through a couple of things here. Last bit of information. I think it's literally just used to obtain an achievement. That's fair, but I would have. I wasn't sure if there was anything else to know about that. This seemed like the kind of game where they would where it would just be there for the purposes of getting an achievement. Well, of course, I'd never pass up the opportunity to play my favorite game. It's a very strange favorite game, but hey, why not, right? Control over the mid. That was very disruptive, and I mean, yeah, dude, that did do what you meant it to, but yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, that's standard bishop behavior. There. Ah, what a waste of my time. What am I doing? Answer is I'm forcing this guy to flip his entire thing over. Well, fuck you, I'm doing that because of reason. Their crown weighs them down. It doesn't. It even rhymes. It doesn't say that. Come on. You silly man. No, that's normal. I wasn't paying attention. Again, sorry, I was thinking about a goose. That's not even a... Let's make sure that I find the correct page here. It was that one, right? Yeah. Well, I got the achievement, so... I'm permitted to do that. It's pretty good animated goose emote there. Very, very silly. Oh, well, that's fun. Oh, yeah, I see the channel indicator on that when I hover over it. QA underscore TW underscore partner. I have noticed that before. I just didn't really think about it until recently-ish. And by recently-ish, I mean basically kind of in the right now sort of time. I'm going to accuse him anyway just because of reasons. Actually, can I do anything with this one? Fuck it. I don't know. I'm doing that except to be like, hey, I. Sorry, I left my cheating pants under the bridge. Instead, I'm wearing my victory pants. Again, a lot of very goofy stuff in this game. Just oops. That one was actually a legitimate, just complete and total brain fart. And so was that one. That's not even on a space. That's what I should get dinged for. That piece does not work out of town, and if they did, they would miss supper. Unthinkable. I'm not allowed to pick up his piece after the... Guess you forgot what the English opening was. Took it a second there, huh? As we're getting a little bit of looping in the music there. Yeah, we're too close by to it to that be a thing. Yeah, see, where is this marked? Because it's... Oh, yeah, okay. I see. I get what you're saying. You know I can still see it, right? Actually... Wait. Yeah. These just become neutral. the, the scrap numbers continue to go up over there. Well, sir, I don't think I need to cheat this turn. Just felt like it was funny to be rude about it. And that's almost a useful place to be. Granted, there aren't even more achievements for doing this. Why prolong your note? Listen, we're basically just in big fucking massive asshole nerd energy game. The game between myself and the character. So listen, I gotta get into... I got to start LARPing or something. Alright, sir, what do you feel like changing into a king? Is a random pawn? Okay, then. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Generate 100 Valorite scraps. They continue to be completely useless. It's just... It is very funny, however. So... What? Oh, right, because he's off the board. It's fine. In theory, those rooks might be useful again, but probably not. Set this up like I'm pretending to do some castling. And it's this guy and his thing over there. It's fine. It's sort of like the worst queen exchange ever there. Stand this guy up. Fair enough. Sort of move backwards a little bit. That. I'll make the sequel even harder. I don't pander to casuals. I think this is like very funny. Obviously. It's a very humorous, not like your arm bone, but in terms of being like sort of this metaphor of things with game design and just kind of making fun of a lot of that stuff. I think it's a really good bit, you know? Incredibly goofy noise. Whoopsie. Everybody makes mistakes, right? What a fun guy. I don't mean that in the usual sense of anything to do with a mushroom. Ah, shit. I forgot that guy was there. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Whatever. It's falling apart. Who cares, though? I'm bad at chess. What else is new? Game where you play chess again. I mean, sort of. But he's explicitly referred to as a bridge troll, so... I mean... He does kind of look like the devil, though. This guy isn't, well, necessarily the best. He's just kind of, it's just a problem of, hey, I'm not actually good at chess. So, just take my own king. I was waiting to see if he would counter that by accusing me of cheating. That would be very funny. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, boring! He moved the one that was... He just moved the pawn. I thought he was going to do something more interesting. Come on. Oh, how did that piece get there? That's crazy. Yeah, alright, sure, dude. Capture the Black Queen by legally moving her on a gift of knowledge. I mean, yeah, that did, in fact, do the trick there. Yeah, see, he very specifically likes to do that one cheat of jumping a rook. I don't know why he likes that one so much, but hey. I think as a rule, the bishop is kind of more valuable than a rook. Yeah, we'll get the accusation. Do not tell the others. We don't usually get caught. Whatever, dude. This is like actually kind of the worst place that my Black Bishop could be in right now, because it cannot do shit. I've got plenty of other hits in the making, too. I'll be recognized by everyone after I release. Yeah, I've heard this bit before. And threaten him with check. Which I cannot reestablish right now. Ah, you jerk. Look at this delicious bait. What a guy. Sir, I saw that goose. Late. Very late. What? Put me back right now! Get me off this chicken, you cheater! Don't you dare do this to me! It's a goose, you fool! No, no, no! We are not fading out! Stop! Fuck, this is good. Don't think you can outsmart me. I'll get off this animal, and when I do, I'll find another bridge. If you say so. Oh. Off we go to go walk on and turn into a bridge troll, I guess. Maybe we'll turn into a goose instead. That'd be funny. Nah, we just turn into a bridge troll. You got rid of the troll. But you remain on the bridge. After 21 attempts, took me more time. That's because piling all together. Collected some amount of those things don't matter. And you cheated a total of 21 times. Okay, so it's cumulative. I think I need to actually hit, like, new game in order to actually properly get the no cheat ending then. Because those numbers all look very cumulative, so yes. But hey, most importantly, we did in fact put the guy on a goose, and that's kind of funny. Ah, I see. We've got some like because there is a speed run aspect to this, and you can see that I'm like way far down. I love how it has like the sort of Game Boy filter for your icon, and it smartly chooses colors appropriately. That's pretty neat. Can you explain to me what the deal is with the speed chess mode? Is that just like turn time you're allowed? Anyway, let's try nuking the save file and go for it. Now, just to make sure that I recall the rules, because there is an achievement for catching him when he does a cheat when you don't know the rule. Yeah, we get that part already. And that one's filled in immediately. Yeah, that's... There are a couple of free endings that we can get for doing some funny things, and one of them... One of those endings being that if we ascend all of our pawns... It's very possible that he will try to make it a little bit difficult for us. And that was okay. It was the other queen, right? Oh god, that's right. I can't use that to like cheat that way. Okay, I can use it to set up the queen to suicide, but I can't use it to capture his pieces with his own queen. That makes a bit of sense, but I wasn't sure. Let's do that and be mean about it, I guess. I know he took his. There we go. I just hadn't done the math yet. Well, so much for our ascension ending, I guess. He was a little too prepped to deal with that. I can't force him to. Now hold on, am I? I'm not able to. No, because it would technically be cheating for me to make him cheat too. To be fair, but hey, oh, he really doesn't want me to get this. To be fair, it's kind of hard. I would not be surprised. Which one does he get me for? Oh, that one. Huh. I think there's something funny about just being like, hey, which thing do you ding me for here? You gonna tell me about? You're telling me about the bishop now that I've actually started moving. I see. It's not doing like anything so far. Nothing suspicious at this point. I'm kind of surprised. It's shockingly above board. Okay, yeah, that one was a jump. Do that at least. That's fun. Game takes a sec to remind me of a thing that I've been abusing the living shit out of, really. Well, 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 you caught me green-handed, but you will not get past me. Yeah, whatever, dude. Turns into literally the same piece. See what he changes that into. Yeah, see, it took you very long to get there. Ta-da. What, you saw that? Yeah, dude. Hey, there's our triple kill. I didn't realize that was even a thing, but nice. I'm sorry, this is really stupid, but also just the fact I can do it. Well, that accidentally gave me an achievement that I didn't realize. Unfortunately, we've kind of revealed the whole rule book already, so the ability for us to actually get that one achievement I was looking for pretty much down the toilet now, so rip to that. So I should take out two pieces at once. Oh, okay, maybe ultimately... Oh, what did I do that counted as a cheat? Oh, yeah, because I... It goes against Troll Wars. Troll Lore. She would never have an affair. You play distastefully. Okay, what a funny way to get... Fuck it. Oh, this is really good. I appreciate this game on a certain level because it's very funny. I apologize, I haven't had much to say, but I've been trying to just strategy out my way through certain parts of this, you know? 10 white pieces with a single rook is one. Okay, let's see if we can do that. Also, notice that it slowly gets larger each time, which is very funny. There we go. And now I can just eat my own king and, you know, uh, and we can get the good ending for that. Bruh. I want to reset on that one. Or will this send me right back where I was? And he's got some more lines. I skipped over those. Here we go. Again. I completely forgot he had more dialogue. Which, I mean, it makes sense, but still. Okay, no, that's a clean line. I just had to look at it for a second. That was me being an idiot, and here's me scooping. Because I fucked up. I want to see more of your dialogue. Oh, you're gonna make me have to actually, like, try at this in order to get anywhere. Oh, that's pain. I feel like we're really getting to know each other. I hate it. It's always fun to just read the script on this one, I think. Man. A plus bits all around here. Oh, I just lost my queen. Did it again. I wasn't paying attention. Told you I'm not good at chess. Perfect trick. Works every time, except for all the times in which it doesn't. Which is significantly more frequent than you'd think. That's fine. That's kind of what I was going for anyway. Now we get this happening. Hey, there we go. Had 3 white pieces slip consecutively. Thankfully, we don't have to reveal the slip spaces every time. Be able to accuse 3 cheat moves in a single game. Hey. Neat. We got that achievement. Fuck. And then he did that shit, so that's cool. Where's my table flip button? Come on. Actually, it's that, really. But hey, at least we got one of the achievements related to not messing with the guy's cheats. Oh, that's good. Good place for that. That's a good place for that. I'd say farewell, but I think we both know that you'll be back. Quite addicting, isn't it? Well, of course. I'd never pass up the opportunity to play my favorite game. Not really a great way for me to... I can just do that. Stay in that sort of, to not trot, canter, or gallop is a very funny way to put that. Unfortunately, that's really not useful if my goal is to reach the ending for winning without cheating, which I'm trying to do. But I mean, at least I can say, hey, cool, I understand the principle of what you're doing here, or something. I'd do a mean somersault if it comes to it. Ah, sure, sure. Okay. He's trying to bait me there with that. That's the game trying to rage bait me, I see. That wasn't very smart. Fuck's sakes, man. It's very annoying to see an achievement list be like, oh, it's easy, and I'm just over here like, yeah, it's okay. Sure, maybe for you. Personally, I just think some people are very bad at writing guides for games, you know? I mean, to be fair, we got endings, so we foreshadowing, hide your character behind the troll after completing the game at least once. Oh, I get it, because foreshadowing that we become a bridge troll. Oh, come on, dude. That unwilling to accept a trade, are you? Did you stop doing that, man? I'm getting real tired of that. Wow, you really blew that. Really blew last game. Say, I'll go easy on you next time. I won't even do my special move. Surprised you haven't thrown yourself off the bridge yet. Oh well. Keep trying. That wasn't really that smart. That's my fault. Rest up, adventurer. I think we're going to be here quite some time, yeah. That's your special move, buddy? Doing that? Free piece. I don't know what we lost there. I think it was just a pawn. As of course he moves one of our pieces off to the side. Like any good bridge troll would, I guess. He just sort of fumbled into that one. That's nice. What? Oh, because he fucking jumped. Of course he did. Oh, man. That's... Well, getting these achievements is a real pain in the butt. But we saw endings, so I'm going to consider this game to have been beaten. How much more is there really to show you of King of the Bridge? Honestly, not that much. But like I said, very small game. Not super expensive. It's only like $3. But, you know, pretty fun. Neat idea. Very funny. I guess it almost sort of defangs itself a little bit by the fact that I actually sort of am entertained by the basic idea of the chess puzzle aspects in terms of any of the game satire, the game design satire. But, you know, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. If you want to pick that up for all of the $3 that it costs from Mr. Finn Schuring, by all means, go find that on Steam. And yeah, this is going to be where I sign off for the evening. Short stream today, but this was a small game. And actually, I think it turned out to be smaller than I thought it was. Although also at the same time bigger than I thought it was. Which is weird. Eh.